On YouTube, it's Jack from Crypto Complex coming back with a new video. For all of our new subscribers, Crypto Complex used to be a channel covering ETFs, Forex, different trading strategies, and slightly cryptocurrency. Although due to large demand by our subscribers to focus solely on cryptocurrency, we have deleted all of our previous videos to show that the rebranding is in full effect and will not be releasing new videos that are not linked to cryptocurrency. So again, we're covering mostly cryptocurrency, fully cryptocurrency. That's ICOs, IEOs, different reviews, different platform reviews, things like that. So today, guys, I'm very excited to bring a video about AMFEIX. AMFEIX is the world's first pseudo-anonymous blockchain trading fund. Future in the making, it says it here, guys, and as we go into it, you'll understand that that's exactly what they do. So here they have a video really describing what AMFEIX is, what they do, and from a top level view. I'll put the link in the description if you guys want to check that out, but we will be going through top to bottom what AMFEIX is all about. So again, to give you guys a really broad explanation, AMFEIX puts all of your investments in a funded pool that is managed by expert traders. So again, guys, we know that it's very difficult to trade. Most people have, say, like they're experts in technical trading. They have all these different certifications. They've gone to school. They've studied trading. And a lot of us, that's not what we really do. We make our income through another way, but we want to invest it so we could make passive income or whatever it may be. What AMFEIX does is actually put all our money in a pool that is managed by expert traders. Like, these are people top of the line who have been doing this their entire lives, have a proven track record, and etc., guys. So they'll be trading based on real-time information. So these guys in the back end, they have access to things that we don't. So here it says right here, access to the fund statistics with automated deposit and withdrawals. Their platform is very easy to use. You can just click here, very easy to deposit, very easy to withdraw. Everything's right there for you. It's pseudo-anonymous, meaning the proving your identity without providing personal information. Again, guys, a lot of people don't want to give websites all this info. They feel like it's an invasion of privacy. AMFEIX completely understands that and makes it very easy to be very safe, but at the same time keep your privacy intact. So again, guys, very transparent. As we said, keep your personal info safe by pseudo-anonymous addresses. Again, it talks about how their blockchain, how their cloud blockchain is very scalable. Our indefinitely scalable investment fund is solving one of the most limiting and long due issues of the current investment market without any compromise. So here they say they're very global. They're the only global blockchain investment fund, and they have very strict guidelines. They have great risk management, and these are all in place to make sure that the people of this website are safe, the clients are safe, and at the same time great returns come into place. So again, here are just some details about like the fund I mentioned earlier, that it's a pool managed by very experienced traders, very professional technical traders, analysts, people that have been doing this for a very long time. So you know your money is in a safe place. Again, guys, we see here pseudo-anonymous. We talked about that. P&L currency the P&L means profit and loss. For those of you who don't know, it shows it in BTC. They have a 24/7 support team. That means no matter what time it is, if you have any questions, click right here in the bottom right and they'll get back to you right away. I've actually used this platform and I've tried contacting their support. Instant return in time, guys. Like, it's just like these guys are always there to look out for you. Local credentials, they know how to do safety. Even though they're don't get it wrong, guys. Like, just because they're pseudo-anonymous doesn't mean they don't put a lot of emphasis towards the information of the person. Like password encryption, all those things are still in place. Referral program. So say you're making great returns and you want to make your friend also get great returns, because again, we're always looking out for each other. If you're seeing success, you want to make sure that your buddies are all seeing success as well. Right there, you refer them and bang, you earn 10% of their profits. One-click withdrawal. I said that, guys. Very easy to deposit, very easy to withdraw. Here's some of their monthly returns. This is insane, guys. Like, if you guys follow like the S&P 500, because if your money, say, not in this, where would it be? Probably in stocks, like a boring mutual fund or like a boring index. Guys, The best year, the S&P 500 does like 25%. That's for the whole year, and that's the best year. Usually it ranges more in like the between the 10 and the 25. These are on great years, guys. They've had negative years, like crazy negative years, especially 2008. Here we see 29% in 1 month, 18% in the next month, 19%, 13%, 20%. Guys, these are all compounded returns. For those of you who don't know what compounding is, you earn this amount of profit in 1 month on your initial investment, then bang, that gets compounded. So an 18% on your second amount is way more than the 29 on your first amount because it's added on top of it, right, guys? Here we have how to make a deposit, a bunch of videos, a bunch of ways that they're actually explaining to you everything that is happening. We went over their monthly returns, amazing to see. We went over all the, like, if you're able to, say you have questions, so how much can I invest? 0.2 0.02 BTC, withdrawal around 24 hours. It gives you guys all the information here, again, on how they distribute the money you make. So say you guys gain a substantial gain, 30%, they'll keep 20% of that profit, you'll keep 80%. Guys, this is, maybe you might think this is a lot, but also keep in mind, for the 1% chance that you guys have a loss, they will also be covering 20% of that loss. So it works both ways. Like usually funds, they make money, great, we all share. But then you lose money, and what's going on here? Like, wait, I have to cover all of it? These guys are completely different. So if you guys can see here, they charge a 20% profit fee, and that's how they make money from your investment. And that's good to see, because if they have incentive to be making great returns, once that incentive is in play, that their income is only based on how they do on your investment. So they'll be working day in and day out to be making sure they do great things. They make you guys happy, etc., etc. Again, profit calculations. We talked about this 2 to 8. We talked about the 10%. How it works. You send this to your friends, the referral link, and you make 10% of their profit. We know how that works. Again, guys, here's just a blog going more in detail. You guys can check all of these out. These guys have been around. You can see that they have a great digital footprint, bunch of videos, bunch of things to actually show they're real. Here's their white paper, goes in detail. They introduce their investment fund, how they manage. It really does go into detail, guys. Like here, it just goes into an introduction on what they're all about. We talked about how they put all the funds in a pool, and also how they split it. So around 54.5% goes towards the trading desk. These are more short-term trades. These are like more liquidated trades. They're all liquid, but this is just like, I mean, like daily liquid. Like these guys are trading day in and day out. And then 45% goes into long-term holdings. Again, we're seeing this is more of the safe route, but you make money on both. Here you just make a little bit more money, but again, there's a little bit more risk, but these guys know what they're doing. As we saw how they've done, we've seen all of their investments, we've seen how much returns they've gone per month, like crazy amounts. Here it talks about long-term holdings, and they're holding BTC, Ether, XRP. So again, you see exactly all they're about. You could check out their white paper in more detail, but it's pretty much just the things we went through: how to add funds, how to take out funds, what everything is about. Something I really care about when looking at these projects is what is their team about, like who's their team. So here we see the director, Ruli Satyawan. If you ask around the industry, very reputable guy. I've heard his name many times, really big, a lot of articles about him. He's a director and sales representative of AMFEIX Indonesia, responsible for AMFEIX development expansion in the Asian continent. Again, Indonesia shows exponential growth because again, they're more of a faster growing company. He's the director there, and it's just great to see AMFEIX focusing on putting a lot of focus towards these high growth, high return places such as Indonesia and such as Asian continents. They have a marketing manager who became a millionaire very early in his life through through the automotive business. As you guys can see, like these guys have a lot of diversity in their background. You have people with marketing strength, with a director from a growing continent, and again we see right here Eka Dharmawan. He's the HRD manager, and again, he's responsible for employing and managing human resources for AMFEIX. And they care a lot about the skill of their employees, because again, this is all based on their expert team, which we know are top of the line because we see the returns that they have provided. Again, guys, like we've covered AMFEIX. I've been following these guys for a while. I ran across them. I looked more in detail. I read their white paper fully, and it just seems great. I like how they cover the loss. The 80-20 makes sense. The really strong team makes sense. And what really blew me out of the water is the returns. So getting returns like that is not easy under any circumstance, and the fact they're able to do it really blows my mind. So again, guys, Jack from Crypto Complex. Everything we said should not be taken as financial advice. We do have experience in this field, but before everything, you should do your own due diligence. They offer great results, but with great results comes a little bit of risk, just like everything else in this world. So again, guys, Jack from Crypto Complex, and we'll be back with another video very shortly.